This is Jimmy Porter, who learned at an early age what it was like to be angry. Angry and helpless.
Clear out of my sight! If only something would happen to waken you from your beauty sleep. If you could have a child, and it would die. Let it grow. Let a recognizable human face emerge from this little mass of India rubber and wrinkles. If only I could see you face that.
Jimmy Porter, who lives and loves with an intensity altogether frightening.
There's hardly a moment when I'm not watching and wanting you. Nearly 2 years of being in the same room with you, and I still can't stop my sweat breaking out, and I see you doing something as ordinary as leaning over an ironing board.
Wherever John Osborne's play has been seen, audience reaction has been swift and startling. So much to shock people. The black hatred, the hurt, and the anger.
For your own sake, don't ever do that again. I have no public school scruples about hitting girls. If you slap my face, by God, I lay you out. You come out of it quick, eh?
Now the play has been filmed and emerges as an exciting and challenging motion picture. The biting shock of the dialogue.
Wrap it up, will you? Stop ringing those bells!
The virile, natural humor reveal Jimmy Porter as an arresting and provocative person. You'll want to shield from his anger Allison, the girl he never forgives for being born into a society beyond his reach. You'll want to tear apart Helena, the friend who is a Jezebel. You'll understand Jimmy's love for poor old Ma Tanner. And you'll know why Cliff, who lives with the Porters, is powerless to leave them.
I don't think I want anything more to do with love. Not anymore. I can't take it on.
Yeah. You're too young to start giving up. Too young and too lovely.
It's no good fooling about with love, you know. If you can't bear the thought of messing up your nice, tidy soul, you'd better give up the whole idea of life and become a saint. Because you'll never make it as a human being.
Take a good look at this face. Remember this name. You'll remember them both for a long time to come. In a motion picture you will not soon forget. This is the picture Time magazine calls the best British movie since Room at the Top. The New York Times calls it brilliant, so clarified and concentrated that it excites, delights, and hurts. And goes on to say, Albert Finney, a new sensation of the British stage and screen, is a very exceptional specimen. One of the most vigorous of recent pictures, says the New York Herald Tribune. A very exceptional film, a gem of the naturalistic style.
You know the trouble with you? You don't know the difference between right and wrong. And I don't think you ever will.
Maybe I won't, but I don't want anybody to teach me either.
You're not much good at netball, are you, Joe?
No, I'm bad on purpose.
Are you going dancing tonight?
I can't.
You never go anywhere, do you?
I haven't got any clothes to wear for one thing. And for another,
What?
we might be moving home again.
Like a couple of gypsies, you and your mother.
So what?
When you first came, no gentleman and pay regular. You owe me 2 months' rent, and if I don't have it by tomorrow, you're out. I don't want any more of your fancy men coming in here. And that's my last word.
Oh, shut up. You'll get your rent.
We are all of us as God made us, and many of us much worse. Tom Jones was much, much, much worse. The whole world loves Tom Jones. Tom Jones. The world of excitement. The world of spectacle.
And
The world of laughter. The world of adventure. The world of romance.
It's a good night to be abroad and looking for game.
Tom. Tom.
Goodbye, madam. I regret I must take my leave.
The whole wide, wonderful, wicked world loves Tom Jones.
I didn't have to get killed for it.
This is a man, and what a man. A man of violent contrasts. A man greater than ordinary men in his strength and in his love. Richard Harris, in a performance you will never forget. Richard Harris as Frank Machin. He was an idol to the crowd. Women admired him for a strength and pride they could not fully understand. To some, he seemed a brute, a man of frightening sudden violence. Yet children understood his tenderness. He enjoyed wealth and flattery.
There's no need to feel awkward.
He loved a good time, and yet he turned his back on it for a ruthless, overwhelming love.
I want to crush me, but I won't let you, 'cause I'm the one thing you can't have like everything else. I want you. I want you to go. I need you. I want you to go. I want you to go. I want you to go.
Rachel Roberts as Margaret Hammond. Savagely embittered by life, she returned his love with a burning, passionate hate.
They all laugh at you. They all point you out. Don't you know that? Trying to be different. And they point me out too, Andy and Linda. We're not proper people now because of you.
No other film has ever brought life to the screen with such brutal honesty. This sporting life brings you face to face with people. It compels you to love. It forces you to hate. It takes you to the very center of a man's passion and a woman's heart.
This is the story of one William Fisher, better known as Billy Liar.
It was a big day for us. We had won the war in Ambrosia. Democracy was back once more in our beloved country.
He gets washed and dressed before he comes down in the morning.
Hey, what's he telling that woman down at the fish shop about me having my leg off? You won't look as if I've had my leg off.
We'll have to stop all this making things up, Billy. There's no sense in it at your age. We never know where we are with you.
Billy Fisher, the man himself.
Billy Liar!
Yes, well, now, as I was saying, Fisher, there are discrepancies in the postage book. I've been trying to get some sense out of your figures here.
For God's sake, Billy, why don't you tell the boring little man where to stick his job?
We may have to take some legal action. I don't know. I'll talk to you about it on Monday.
Every time Billy's in a spot, he shoots his big gun off. Billy Liar, the boy whose imagination is so vivid, whose lies are so varied, he can't even face himself.
I'm going to London. I'd have been at the station already. Well, if it hadn't been for Grandma.
If you're in any more trouble, Billy, it's not something you can leave behind you, you know. You put it in your suitcase and you take it with you.
Well, where's that ring? I think you get me that rotten ring back for this afternoon, or I'm coming round to see your rotten mother. We're supposed to be engaged, if you did but know it.
Billy Liar, the story of a boy whose imagination is larger than his life.
Billy, are you feeling all right?
Of course, darling, why?
Well, look where your hand is.
Billy Liar, based on the bestseller novel and screenplay by Keith Waterhouse and Willis Hall. Produced and directed by the team who gave you A Kind of Loving. Now they emerge with a brand new kind of escapist entertainment.
Oh, Liz, please. Will you marry me?
Yes, Billy.
Billy wasn't engaged to just one girl. Or two girls.
Yes, you rotten lying cross-eyed git, you're nothing else.
Hello, Rita.
He had 3 girls.
Barbara, this is Rita. Rita, this is Barbara.
You don't get out of it like that. I want that ring. I've got to know, Billy. Have you been having... Are you going to give me that ring, or aren't you? Don't you threaten me. I won't threaten you, I'll flatten you. Now, take off that ring. No, it's come on. Mine. Give it to me. No. It's mine. Come on.
Right, come on,
give
get
it
it.
to me.
They're 4 guys named John, Paul, George, and Ringo.
Are you a mod or a rocker?
No, I'm a mocker.
And they've just decided, for the first time, they're going to break all the rules.
Where are you going, John?
She's going to show me a stamp collection.
In the next 24 hours, they're going to throw out their schedules, ignore their obligations, and get a taste of freedom.
Don't move, any of you. The place is surging with girls.
Please, sir, can I have one to surgery, sir, please, sir? Going in, then?
No, she'll only reject me in the end, and I'll be frustrated.
Can't buy me love.
Excuse me, the 3 young men I'm sitting with wondered if 2 of us could come over and join you. I'd actually myself, only I'm shy. Just for once, let's all try to behave like ordinary, respectable citizens. Gotcha.
Miramax Films is proud to present The Beatles as you've never seen them before.
Ringo.
Yeah, that's what they all say these days.
Featuring an enhanced picture and a digitally restored soundtrack that's better than the original. Roger Ebert calls it one of the great life-affirming landmarks of the movies. A Hard Day's Night.
Oh, well, very good, that, George. Oh, we're trying. Yeah, we're trying.
Darling Robert.
Lawrence Harvey.
Darling Miles.
Julie Christie.
Darling Diana.
Happy girl?
Darling.
It can mean everything or nothing.
Proceed. Amuse me.
Darling.
The password to success for the girl with an eye to the men chance.
Oh, is this yours?
Oh, darling.
Can be the silk glove on the steel fist.
The thought of breaking up someone's family was absolutely repellent to me.
I told you I'd go and see the children.
Until this hour. Well, why don't you tell me if you want to see her, if you're still in love with her?
Listen. I love you. Honestly.
Darling.
The rungs of the ladder to high society.
Darling.
Stepping stones to fame and fortune.
Especially fortune.
Enjoy yourself with the compliments of the Glass Organization.
Diana wasn't exactly unscrupulous, but a girl must have a proper sense of values. Diana was ambitious.
Diana Scott knew what was valuable.
realise I just hate your guts. As long as you realise Robert's the only person I ever remotely loved. Put down that phone! Give me that phone, Robert! What are you doing? Stop it!
You are going back to Rome.
I'm not going back to Rome. I'll cancel that. Give me that phone!
This is an English public school. This is where Britain raised its empire builders of yesterday and still trains its leaders of tomorrow. This is the unchanging English public school. This is where you still learn to play the game.
The angles of the one equal the angles of the other. Understand, Bruni?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Far from home, far from your family, you learn what to expect from life.
Just remember that life here is a matter of give and take. We are your new family, and you must expect the rough and tumble that goes with any family life.
In this world, you have to watch out for yourself and obey the rules, as in the world outside. But some people are born to break the rules.
You three have become a danger to the morale of the whole house, and we've decided to beat you for it.
I serve the nation. You haven't the slightest idea what it means, have you?
You mean that bit of wool on your tit?
With its freedom and excitement, its visions and its dreams, this is the world of youth, a world of fantasy that sometimes turns to strange violence.
Look at me. I'll kill you.
You won't forget them. Christine Noonan as the girl, Malcolm McDowell as Mick the rebel, Richard Warwick, and David Wood as his friends who share a secret loyalty. Three young people who reject a world that the old have made and decide to take things into their own hands. If may shock you, it will surely surprise you. It's a film that will make you take sides. Which side will you be on?